Yo, what up, world? Hey, this is Public Announcement TV. I'm Aaron. I'm your host. And this is Shiny Sunshine. You know what I mean? Here to brighten up your day. You know what I'm saying? So, it's Sunday. What is it? April 5th. You know what I'm saying? What is April Fool's Day?
It was on the 1st.
It was on the 1st?
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep up with the bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? And I can't help it. You know what I mean? I got a little foul mouth. I like it like that. You know.
Today is Easter Sunday.
It's Easter Sunday today. So, when's the last time you went to Easter Sunday church?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Who else am I talking to?
Oh. Tony
ain't here. We ain't got no guests on here.
Last time I've been to Easter Sunday church was... It's been a while. It was before these pastors thought it was okay to talk about, well, not okay to talk about it, but it's been ever since they embraced all this homo stuff in church.
Homophobia stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they started embracing that in church, I stopped going. Well, not stopped going. I stopped going to, well, for one, church on Easter Sunday. But just the bigger churches. It's the bigger churches that embrace it. The smaller churches are still on tradition. So, I'll go to a small church.
I like smaller churches.
Yeah, I'll go to a small church for Easter Sunday. But I'm not ever going back to a big church.
Smaller churches have nothing to prove.
Yeah.
That's why I like smaller churches. It's more authentic. Big churches are like sexual, like in appearance, all about money.
Yep.
If you want to get laid, go to a big church. Mm-hmm. If you want to do some hanky panky and, you know, somehow intertwine devilish activities with God's building and sinners and all that, go to a big church. If you really want to feel unknowing it, go to a small church.
I love a small church.
That's right.
I love it.
That's right. I need a beer.
No, you don't.
It's kind of early, but no, I don't. I just want one. And that's what I got to say. But anyway, moving on. You're watching Public Announcement TV. Today we're going to talk about Pooh Shiesty versus Gucci Mane. Something big going on. And feel free to comment while we're streaming live. Gucci Mane and Big Shiesty. That is the big topic.
Did you say Big Shiesty?
Oh, yeah. Pooh Shiesty. I'm getting older.
I mean, well, he is Big Shiesty.
Oh, yeah. He's the Big Shiesty. Scorpio, too. I like Scorpios. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Scorpio. You know what I mean? And he moved like one just a minute ago. It wasn't too bright, but I get it. You know? And if I sound like I'm just missing some terminologies, it's because I'm older and just don't give a shit. All right? But you can catch the drift. You know what I'm saying? We just talked about this the other day. Right.
Or it could be because you attended IPS.
What's that mean? A lot of people don't know what IPS is. Intellectual public schools.
No. That's public school. Public.
Yeah, public school. Yeah, intellectual.
Not no intellectual. No, you don't put intellectual and public in the same sentence when it comes to a school. No, sir, no.
That's intellectually sound public schools for people.
That's Indianapolis public schools.
All right.
Public.
So, anyway. So, Big Shiesty, Big 60 in the 60s came rolling up.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, y'all. I'm going to be serious. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and like 6 other goons, and his daddy, all pulled up to talk business, you know, and it ended up being a robbery and a kidnapping.
So it took all of y'all to talk business.
So let's start with this. Does that seem like Gucci Mane?
No,
it don't. And that's what makes me believe is Gucci Mane. Is he a imposter? Did they really steal Gucci Mane and put an imposter in there? Because they ain't no street nigga shit. Everybody know Gucci Mane from the streets, and if you got some street common sense, you wouldn't be in no situation like that.
I don't think anybody will be in a situation like that.
Yeah.
What do I need to be trying to negotiate or do with a handful of niggas?
Especially with two in particular. And I'm sorry, Shiesty, I'm about to say it. You a Scorpio. I like you. I like how you. My favorite Chicago op is Melly. YNW. No, not Melly. No, wrong Melly. Melly in Chicago. I forget his name. Not the nigga down there in Florida. No, not him. I'm talking about the other one. You know, that's straight assassin. Because I got some assassins. I got some people I want to get on my plate. But I'm not going to do nothing until all y'all Negroes goddamn mount up together, come together and take back the land. But I don't see that happening in our lifetime. Because niggas we just too damn stupid.
Yeah, because
too
we
damn
decide we want to attack each other instead of going after the people that really
exactly
matter.
That's the whole point.
Like that right there.
That's the main objective. Pooh Shiesty, you're only 26. I get it.
Stupid.
Your daddy was old enough to understand. And Big 30,
like he's stupid too. All of them stupid.
And Big 30, you wasn't. Well, I'm gonna let the young niggas slide, cause Pooh Shiesty and Pooh and Big 30, they were not old enough to understand. We know how it is in the 20s. All right.
Wait. So
they 26.
So you giving these 26-year-old niggas
I'm not gonna say I'm giving them a pass, but me being a young nigga at one time doing young and stupid shit, and I admit it, I was very, very gullible at one point in my life. We all are, I would say. A lot of us are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I believe they were doing some young nigga shit, especially Memphis niggas, because Memphis don't seem like the South to me. It ain't never seemed like the South to me. Memphis, Tennessee seems like our next door neighbor. Mm-hmm. Indiana, because you got Indiana, you got Illinois, and you got Memphis. It's always sitting there. Even Kentucky. Mm-hmm. It ain't never seemed like the South to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's almost like the same type of aura comes with Memphis niggas, Chicago niggas, even Nap niggas. All these Negroes got that same aura. Even Michigan, Detroit, Cleveland, they got the aura of they will rob you in a minute. Don't get caught slipping.
I understand that it takes longer for niggas to learn some shit.
Right.
But I don't give a pass to a nigga who intentionally did something. You planned this. You put this shit together. And then I'm supposed to hit you with this. Oh, you just a young nigga. You ain't know no better. Da da da.
Well, no. I'm not saying I'm giving him a pass. Quit putting that narrative on me. What I am saying is he has to have accountability. He is going to get the consequences. But as far as the mentality, that's some young nigga shit. Young niggas been doing that shit since the 90s, since our time, and we don't know no better sometimes.
So.
Females pretty much are more mature. Well, I'm talking about the black ones. I ain't talking about no white ones, no Spanish ones. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about black ones, African Americans. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So he went in there with a mentality of he was tired of the negotiation, well, of the deal, and he wanted to get out the contract. First thing a young Negro does is they want to fight. They want to bring violence into it because that's what we know. That's what I'm saying. He even going over there with his daddy, I believe it was. His daddy knew better. His daddy's probably 40-something years old. Why did you have your son go over there and do that? You knew that looked like total manipulation, especially from his daddy too. You should have went up there as men and negotiated. And that's what kind of, and this is another thing with Gucci. It's like Gucci is from the streets. There's many clips of Gucci being from Atlanta and being down there with gang affiliations or gangsters or whatever it is. For him to get caught in that situation, especially when a nigga named Shiesty, it's in your name. And that's what I always say. You need to think with your brain instead of your, well, you need to think with your eyes instead of your brain. This is a key situation. You let a nigga named Shiesty come in your building with a nigga named Big 30. I don't know how many clips they always talking about with 30 in the clip, 60 in the clip, 100 in the clip. This nigga name is Big 30 and Shiesty. He looked green when they came up to that building. And that's what makes me believe Gucci may be an imposter. Simply because he got caught slipping. Don't street niggas don't get caught like that. But that's all I'm saying. I know you got something to say. Let's go. I'm not saying don't say it.
I mean, to me, it just sounds like a whole bunch of dumbass niggas on some dumb shit.
I don't think Gucci was dumb. I mean, well, he was green.
Yeah.
He was green.
Whether it's the real Gucci or not,
yeah,
he was stupid.
He was green.
Because I'm not, no, you're not about to have 2, 3, 4, however many
9.
niggas.
It seemed like it was 9 niggas.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Okay.
I don't want to do no negotiating
with 9 niggas in the building.
No, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If your name is Shiesty, I don't want to negotiate
exactly.
shit with you. I don't want nothing with you.
Well, I get it. Well, I get it on your point.
You're not going to be on my label. I'm not messing with you.
Okay,
your
I get it.
name is Shiesty.
Okay, I get it.
At one point or another, you're going to live up to that.
Okay. Well,
no.
I get it. So, me on the other hand, I understand the business side of it. You know, the nigga his name is Shiesty, and he's an artist. I get it. The first thing I wouldn't have done was I wouldn't have had 8, 9 niggas come up to my joint and try to negotiate, and it's just me and my 2 security guards. The whole ordeal looks bad.
Yeah, that didn't raise no kind of red flag.
Right.
9 niggas to negotiate.
So I think Gucci is an imposter. He has to be an imposter.
9 niggas to negotiate.
He has to be an imposter doing that
9.
shit. Yeah, especially Memphis niggas. Memphis. Everybody know about Memphis right now. Well, I know in the Midwest they do. South they do.
The only person who needs to be there for negotiation is whoever's on the contract.
Exactly.
If you ain't on the contract, what the fuck are you doing there for?
And that's one thing that I always said when I was doing the podcast thing early. You know what I mean? Like early in when I was doing podcast stuff, like years ago, it was like, don't be bringing no whole bunch of niggas in my crib. I don't know you. I barely know you. Don't bring all these niggas in my crib. That's why podcasts they never work out, because you can't do no podcast with everybody at your house. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna do a podcast, you gotta be at a building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still, you want to watch the company you keep there too.
But still, it ain't your house.
Yeah, but you still responsible.
Yeah, of course.
If something happens.
Yeah, of course. But you still watch who the fuck they bringing. You feel me? But it's the same shit. It's like Gucci. That ain't the real Gucci. I don't think that's the real Gucci. Not letting 9 niggas come to your motherfucking establishment to talk business or renegotiation. That can't be the real Gucci. That can't be.
I don't think so.
That can't be. When I look at Gucci and I look at all these fallen angels that allegedly from the trap fittest, whatever his name is, the white guy that be saying stuff, it be making sense. Cause you know something's going on. You know it. You know something's going on. You feel it in your skin. Do you feel it in your skin?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it is. I think fallen angels are they're either aliens, and I've been saying this shit too. They're either aliens or they fallen angels, and they keep on reliving their lives, and they're changing up certain features about them, but their movements, like their aneurysms, they're all the same. Now, an eyebrow might be a little different, or a bag under their eye might be different. A mole might be removed. You know what I'm saying? Even an eye color might change. That's laser surgery. There's a lot of shit going on out here. So my thing is right now is if Gucci he did snitch. From what I'm saying, he snitched. But is there another word that we should use other than snitched? Because is Gucci a civilian or is he still affiliated in the streets as a gangster?
I mean, I feel like once you've been affiliated as a gangster, that's what you're gonna always be.
That's what you always gonna be?
Yeah.
Good point. So you don't think nobody can just stop being a gangster and just get to a family lifestyle and leave the streets alone?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
It's always gonna be a piece of that street still in him. I just don't think. No, that's. No.
So him doing business with Pooh Shiesty, is that a piece of street still in him?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Because anywhere in your left or right mind, if you a family man and you about doing shit right, or you gonna do something with somebody named Shiesty.
You're right. Good point. Good point. So you saying Gucci Mane is not a civilian?
No. He's still for the streets.
So if he for the streets, then he snitched. He snitched. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do be looking at certain reels where he got music with Pooh Shiesty and he's portraying as a gangster rapper. Now I don't know exactly what that is, but when you look like it to me, my eyes is telling me, you know, you talking about. I mean, I'm not gonna say verbatim what he's talking about. It just looks like something I've been seeing in gangster rap. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit, right? You stop listening to the lyrics and shit after a while. You just, oh, it's a gangster rap video. You right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying Gucci Mane is a snitch?
If he told, he a snitch.
Because he's not a civilian.
No.
Tell us what you think. Do you think Gucci Mane is a snitch? Do you agree with Sunshine Shiny?
You putting a lot of uhs on my name.
Well, so what? I say motherfucker. It's better than pausing and not saying nothing and getting stuck and not saying nothing.
But
I'm gonna say stuck. I'm gonna say all I want.
Is getting stuck.
I'm gonna say all I want. No, that's not getting stuck. Well, no, that's
getting stuck.
No, that's not. That's more so Barack Obama does it.
Okay, so
it's not getting stuck. It's getting your words together and saying what's in your mind before you blurt something out that you didn't want to say. Because somebody like you is going to say, oh, well, you don't go off the deep end and just take what I said because the wrong thing came out.
So if I'm talking,
that's why I do
about,
that. Shit.
That's not me getting stuck.
No, that means you're thinking out loud before you speak. So of all you people who keep on saying that stupid shit, you feel me? I'm saying because I don't want to blurt something out, and so somebody like Sunshine Shiny will jump off the deep end and hold something to me that I didn't want to say. You just run off the deep end and go with it,
nigga.
That's what it is.
You've always had a problem with saying that name
because that's why I say it. That's why I say it. I say because I'm trying to get my mind, my words right before I say something that you can run with. That's why.
So I'm sitting here with
dealing with females out here.
I'm sitting here with Aaron.
Boom.
And that don't sound okay. Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
It still sounded like you did right when you said So anyway, if you agree with Shiny Sunshine, comment below if you think that Gucci Mane is a rat. I think he might be because, like I said, I seen him in Pooh Shiesty's video. You look like you gangster. Do you think his rap career is over?
What has he done?
rap.
Okay.
It ain't like you a rock star. It ain't like you a jazz player. You're a gangster rapper.
Okay, he must be some. Because I used to listen to him back in the day, but
I never really listened to Gucci.
I used to back in the day.
I see why people listen to Gucci. I like Gucci. It's just some music is for other people, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to listen to Jeezy. You know what I mean?
I still listen to Jeezy.
Yeah, but I never discredited Gucci. I heard some stuff, like that Icy stuff. He had a couple hits that I liked, but he was just never somebody I just downloaded and just wanted to hear all the time.
Yeah, he gonna get some play in the ride.
Right. but no shots to Gucci. 1017. I like Gucci. I like Gucci and who he is. I like how he carry himself. That's what I like about Gucci.
The real Gucci.
Yeah, I like the real Gucci. I like the new Gucci too, but the old Gucci is missing. The down to earth Gucci. This Gucci man right here is just. I'm starting to look at Atlanta like it's the Black Hollywood. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm looking at with Atlanta, and that may be why he was green going into that studio with Pooh Shiesty. You're thinking like you're a Peckerwood or
To me,
Uncle Tom.
Atlanta comes off like a portal.
A portal.
Comes off like a portal. Atlanta does.
Okay.
Back in the days, Atlanta was the spot to go to. It was the spot to move to. It was the spot to party at. And you didn't feel like you got sucked into some type of portal.
Right.
Now, Atlanta, you got a whole bunch of diseases. You got all this gay shit. You got people who go there and then come back and they not the same.
Right.
It's like a big portal now.
Right.
It's like the center of something life-changing.
Right.
But not in a good way.
And that's probably why I never liked Atlanta.
I liked it back in the 90s. It was cool back in the 90s.
I never went to Atlanta in the 90s. I've been there like one time, maybe twice, but I just rode through there. But I never really wanted to stay and experience it because I just never liked what came along with it. Mm-hmm. With the aura, with the gay stuff, with the just with all that bullshit. The diseases was a big thing, especially in the early 2000s. So at one time, all you heard was diseases in Atlanta. That's what turned me off. I'm not going to no place where you're trapping STDs.
Yeah,
you're trapping STDs.
Like, no, you from Atlanta?
You got that chlamydia?
No.
You got that syphilis?
Oh no.
You got that? You got this?
Oh no.
God damn. You feel me?
Oh no.
God damn. Why would I want to be down there?
And it's everywhere you turn.
Why would I want to be there?
I'm telling you, the last time I was there, it was so loud. And when I mean by loud, it was just you seen gay everywhere. The loud, flamboyant gay.
Right.
Not the quiet,
Right.
upkept, I'm gay, but I don't want everybody to know I'm gay.
Right.
It's the...
Right.
It's
too much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there are men and women, and you have to live up to that because it's just where we're at as a society. Whether you're a down to earth white person, down to earth black person, or down to earth in between, there is something going on in society. Think people feel it. Most people don't agree with it. Some people are dumber than others. Some people are smarter than others. But I think we can all say on some type of lower middle class, even higher class, if we're not in that circle, that Hollywood political spectrum, and we in that circle, we don't like what's going on. So that's what I think. Everybody knows that something has to happen, and it ain't acting gay. That ain't, because that's something learned through your lifetime. You don't come out the coochie gay.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not believing that for nobody.
That's something you get from your childhood.
You
That somebody pushes on you. or tries to push on you.
Mm-hmm.
A key reason why you need to watch your children.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Exposed.
Exactly. It's something learned. So all I can say is I hope everybody gets it. I got some people I want to get. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm telling you, U.S. government, I'm not gonna do shit. I'm a Scorpio. I'm an assassin. That's what we are. But I'm not gonna do shit without my people backing me up. Like I said, I like white folks. I like black folks. But there's a difference between Peckerwoods. There's a difference between Uncle Tom's and everything in between. And it's hard to differentiate who is who. That's where I'm at right now. I hate people who play victim. I hate people who start shit at these jobs where you're trying to make some money. You're pretty much good.
Yeah, you're just trying to make a living.
And somebody does something wrong. And then you're supposed to just play this game. Because, like I said, I'm going to speak to people who are adopted, who've been in foster homes, who's been in tight situations with their parents that were on drugs or whatever may happen. They just ended up somewhere they didn't want to be because they had no love at home. You have to get smart out here. And you have to play a game. And I'm so happy I'm where I am with my life right now, especially my mother. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I needed my family. So I'm gaining a lot of understanding right now. And I'm fixing myself. I've been fixing myself. But I'm going to another level. Because my whole life I've struggled with getting along with people who start shit and play victim. I can't stand them. I'm more a traditional man. I'm more if you do wrong, then wrong's gonna happen and you take your consequences. You how do you say it? You lick your wounds. You lick your wounds. You don't start something and then when you get your ass chewed up, you don't run to the police like you ain't did shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I hate those people. And those are the people we have to get out of America. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. But it's so damn hard to get everybody on one page. How do you suggest we do that? How does every person in America who is real, down to earth, has nothing but peace and love in their body come together to get out all the devilish demons who are here in this country out?
I mean, for one,
you know one thing I think.
For one, you need to stop being scared.
Of course, and stand for something.
Exactly. People don't stand for anything. Like when it's time to vote, some of them, I'm not even gonna say some of them. I feel like a lot of them don't even vote because they don't like what either one of them are representing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. I get that. But there's also another pool that you can vote for if you don't agree with neither one of them.
Independent.
Exactly.
It's time to vote independent. For the people in America, if you don't get anything out this video, I think what you need to do right now is when it comes to voting time, not only, do your research on certain district members in your community, like statewide, but the biggest one of all, like the presidency, you need to vote independent.
Yeah.
It's time to vote independent. Something that's been overlooked even before I was born. Vote independent. Mm-hmm. There's always a person that's running a third party that's independent that doesn't get the publicity, the promotion, the advertisement. Whoever that person may be, it's time to vote independent. I'm going to put that in the title too.
Yeah.
It's time to vote independent. Period. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are going to think Democrat because they had some dumb parent that grew up on the system who was needy of welfare and all that. Mm-hmm. Don't know how to do hair. You feel me? Skin just ashy as fuck. You got that same suede ass motherfucking couch with the motherfucking spots, dark spots in that motherfucker that you don't want to sit down on with the cigarette burns. You know what I'm saying? That's reality though. And then you got these
Democrats like being taken care of.
Yeah, and I get that too. That's good to be taken care of.
It's good to be taken care of sometimes.
Right.
But to use it as a crutch to get through life, no.
Yeah.
Like these females
and have babies and shit that like come out just like you. Stop doing that, you like dumb motherfucker.
Who've been on welfare and TANF and food stamps all their damn life, and they just having kids just so they could stay on it and not work and whatever else.
Do you think that's still happening now?
Yeah.
Even though I've been seeing stuff here and there on social media.
Yeah.
Talking about they trying to crack down on it.
You ain't gonna. How you gonna crack down on it?
I know some of it's just lies and shit.
How you gonna crack down on it?
On what?
You're not stopping these bitches from having all these kids.
Well, they are making it harder for people to get food stamps and stuff like that, right? Because I think the new law is, or the new policy is that they gotta have 80 hours a month, whether it's in school or working, right? I think I read that.
I know they was talking about it, but I don't know if it went into effect. The only thing that I know that's in effect is they didn't limit it what you can get with the food stamps.
Yeah. I think that's in effect too. I think both of them are.
Yeah.
That's good to see, just policies being changed, but that don't mean shit.
It don't.
Just because they give you one don't mean it's over with. No. At the end of the day, vote independent. I'm with you. I'm about to start a couple little hustles.
What they need to do.
What
they need to do.
What they need to do.
In order to put a big ass dent in all these bitches, and I'm saying bitches,
and niggas.
Because
niggas is bitches too.
No. Well, yeah. But I'm talking about as far as this whole welfare system. The biggest thing to put a dent in these bitches playing is to make it harder for them to put somebody on child support.
Yeah. Big time.
As I guarantee.
Big time.
I guarantee if you had to prove you was busting your ass to provide for your kid and prove that he's not doing nothing to provide for your kid.
You can't prove it.
You can't. And therefore you can't put a nigga on food stamps.
Yep, you can't prove it.
Therefore, you be more careful who you lay down and have kids with because you know you can't milk them.
And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Making it to where people have to think.
Yeah.
But the belly of the beast is, the soft white underbelly is that they don't want people to think. And most people fall for it.
Mm-hmm.
Most people fall for it. Mm-hmm. So, I'm glad we got on here. We just talked about some shit. Tell us what you think if you watch this video. But most of all, it's time to vote independent. Everybody out there,
once in your life.
Yeah, everybody out there who has the right to vote independent. Spread the word. Spread the word for people to vote independent.
You claim to be independent. Why not vote independent?
Yeah, exactly. You can no longer trust Democrat or Republican. I voted Trump the first and second time. The first time he did good. The second time they had him by his balls. I was one of the first ones to say it. They got him by his balls because he was doing some hanky panky. That he is very he's embarrassed about it. You feel me? And he doesn't want to get completely exposed, but you are going to get exposed, Mr. President or devil or whoever you are.
He's a fallen angel.
Yeah, you're going to get exposed, buddy. At the end of the day,
that's the whole thing with blackmail. You're going to get exposed regardless if you do what I say or not.
Regardless. So you might as well come clean. Be like, hey, I learned my lesson.
Exactly. You might as well come clean before I put it out.
Exactly. Because people going to respect that before they respect somebody else exposing you.
Exactly.
Because they going to look at you like, oh, you was going to take that to the grave.
Yeah.
You weren't going to say nothing at all.
Yeah.
Period.
You thought you was slick.
Dumbass. They saying he used to be Elvis. I watched one today where they're saying that he was Elvis and his wife, I think right now, Melina or something, she's Princess Diana because Barron Trump don't look like none of them. Because it looked like Melina got her eye surgery done, and Barron is looking like Elvis and Princess Diana, which is Trump and Melania.
So did Barron go over the war?
No, he didn't.
So
he ain't gonna go.
So he just sent his funky white ass at home.
Until he no that was mean.
Huh?
You don't know if he's funky or not.
No, he funky.
That was a dude. Sorry. Hey, she didn't mean that. She didn't mean that. Barron. Here, look.
Yeah, I did.
That was one of these.
I did. You sending everybody else kids to war? Why not send your own?
Of course, but you said.
All right, then.
You said funky ass, white ass. So we're gonna give this. We're gonna give that.
They agree. They agree with me.
No, because I'm gonna call you out on that, and I'm gonna take up for Barron. Barron ain't said nothing until this day.
Okay.
And Barron is the son.
So
he might be still processing. Until he incriminates himself, you shouldn't say anything negative about somebody who ain't said nothing.
So it's okay to send other people to war who hasn't said
keep it
anything.
About Trump. That's what I would keep it about Trump.
This is about him. This is about the fact that he could send everybody else.
You're missing the whole point, Miss Lady. You said funky white ass about Trump, about Barron Trump. And I'm going to speak up for somebody who ain't going to speak up for themselves. He may not even see this. But at the end of the day, he ain't said nothing. So he don't need to be involved. That was flat out wrong. Flat out. Now, Trump is something different. He's lied the whole time he's been in office the second time. Go full-fledged on him.
So your issue with what I said was calling him funky and white.
A little bit. It sounded a little suspect. And Barron ain't did nothing. But it's a good point to say that you wouldn't send your own son to war, but you'll send other people's children to war. I've said that 2 weeks ago. We talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on, I'm off this war because I don't think the war is ever going to come over here. As much as I hope it does, I don't think. Do you think if Iran shut off America's lights, do you think that would be all it takes for America to meet its demise, to fall?
Yeah.
You think that's all?
Yeah.
I think it would be a major start.
If there's no power, then you got big companies out here, like the companies I work for, pharmaceutical companies, who rely heavily on power, who can't operate a thing without it.
But that's business.
Okay, but still.
Do you think that's
how a lot of people make money out here?
But do you think a civil war would break loose without power?
Without power, it's already a civil war.
Do you think civil war without power in America would happen?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking myself. In order to have a civil war, do you need a conventional method as far as boots on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about. I'm thinking in order to have civil war and for things to actually change, you have to have boots on the ground. No air, sea, or technological method could corrupt a country's way of economics and foundation of due justice. I don't think it could happen like that. I think you have to have boots on the ground. And where Iran is, they have to travel through sea to deliver boots on the ground. So I don't think it's going to happen. That's why I've been off the war, Iran. They're doing some shit over there. Yeah, it's wrong. But will it affect us?
It's already affecting us.
Is it? It's the oil is, but is it starting something that's catastrophic? No.
You don't think so? You don't think this can snowball into something bigger?
It could. I hope it does.
It always starts as something small, and then people start getting used to it, and then it turns into something bigger and bigger. It always starts small.
I hope it does. I hope it does. But I just don't think. I think for it to be catastrophic, I think people like me and you, ordinary people, need to fight, boots on the ground, and take over what's ours. And I'm not just talking about Negroes. I'm talking about white folks too. But it's just hard to differentiate Uncle Tom's and Peckerwoods from honest white, black, and everything in between human beings. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we're going to see that day. It could happen in the future. But I think when I noticed like something that I was looking at today was the chip in the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just another method to try to track every human being. And far as I know, every time you get an injection or put something in your body, they could be putting nanotech in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So for people to actually still do that, to believe in the government, I mean, back in the day, we used to believe in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gotta go get a flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
You can pretty much trust them a little bit, but I don't know. You feel me? I don't even know then. You know, judging on what I'm seeing now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The flu shot. Oh, you know, people were more honest then. You know, but was it really the flu shot? Was it a placebo? Was it early? Whatever. You feel me?
I mean, well, the flu shot was never to keep you from getting the flu.
I get it. I get it. But most people don't even know that. You're pretty good. Well, you're good with the biochemistry stuff. You thrive in that. That's why I like you on that. But most of our parents believed in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But young niggas today, all colors, they ain't going for that shit. We wasn't going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we 90s. Like 80s people, I don't know. Well, I mean, we was born in the 80s, but our time was the 90s. 90s, 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's when our minds were developed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we wasn't rebels, but we were rebel-ish, but we still knew a little respect.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't rob our motherfucking record label owner.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that. Especially with him being who he is. Like, you put some respect on his name.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But these young niggas now, they gotten worse. But we expected it.
Look who they running behind.
Yeah, but we expected it. This was going to be the track record. We knew that in 2000 what it was going to end up being. You feel me?
We knew that once they said you couldn't discipline your kids.
Yeah. We talked about that. We knew it then. I remember hearing that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
When it was like, no more, you can't discipline your kids, excessive force. When I heard that shit in 2000, wherever the fuck I heard that shit, I was like, what? I ain't got no kids to know that ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? And we talked about it. When did you hear that shit? Like in 2000 or something?
Something like it.
Like,
yeah.
what? You can't discipline your kids? Wait a minute. I don't know if I want no kids.
Exactly, because now your kids is killing you.
And and like I said,
So
hey,
if you tell your kid no, they gonna kill you in your sleep.
You feel me? Come on, man. He did exactly what it was. Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 did exactly what they have been trained to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, them being 26, they're still trying to figure it out in their brain.
No, I'm not giving them no pass on that one.
And that's cool. That's your opinion. And this is mine. And again, what do y'all think? Do you think Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 need another chance to redeem themselves Do you think they're too immature? Do you think they're mature and they knew what they were doing? Drop a comment below. That's all I'm saying. And check out my Facebook at Public Announcement TV. I do sell Amazon products, especially to the down-to-earth earthians of America. You know, whether you're black, white, everything in between. Support my merchandise. You know, because I hate working for victims, people who play victims, bullies who play victim. I hate it. You know what I mean? I've still not mastered it, but I understand in depth what's going on right now. I've always understood racism exists, prejudice exists, but I could never put a finger on it. Never could ever put a finger on it. You know, and let me go back to my face on this one. I want to tell y'all this. I could never put a finger on it, but through long trial and tribulation that's accumulated through the years, 20-year span, I see it. I see it. And we're going to talk about that another day. But it's a real devilish game that we're involved in out here, y'all. And our ancestors tried to prevent it, and they got beat. Whether they were people from Irish country or African country or natives right here on the land. You know, they couldn't prevent it. But we're stuck in it. We are stuck in it, and we don't know how to get up out of it. So until we stick together and figure out how to come together, we're all going to eat this bad food. We're going to witness terrible events like Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man. And it's going to be plenty more to come. Especially if you can't, you know, point bullies out who play victim at these jobs. Because I'm getting ready to work me another hustle, and I know good and well I'm going to, here, I want to look at this camera. I know I'm going to have to play the game different. Somebody is going to come at you wrong everywhere you go. And you might be right, you might have a point. But bullies who play victim cannot fight, and they're most likely going to be a Peckerwood or Uncle Tom or anything in between, and they're going to win if your reaction is wrong. And that's where I've struggled. I'm not going to say I like to fight it out all the time or anything like that. I don't. I'm non-confrontational, but sober, I don't go around people. I'm aware. Only time I ever lose is when I'm not sober. Every time I've lost a fight, I was not sober. Every single time. Every time I was sober, I kick ass. And every time I've licked my wounds. Learn from it. Most people who got an agenda, who be on some bullshit, are people who know it's like they circle you. They're like they see you as prey. They're watching you. Mm-hmm. They're watching your every move. Mm-hmm. They're seeing whether you're under inebriated or just not aware. They're waiting for the right move.
Yeah, they're studying you.
But real kings and queens, whether you're white, black, or anything in between, that's a down to earth end. You know what I'm saying? We're not paying attention. We're not paying attention. Haters pay attention. Mm-hmm. Bullies who play victim pay attention. Mm-hmm. And so somebody like me who's going through it with you, what I've learned is it's all about your reaction time. Instead of popping off to somebody, and I'm going to say this to the camera. Instead of popping off, y'all, because you know whether you're from the street or not. Instead of popping off, we can't do that no more. We never could. What you have to do is simply change up, hey, how can we get the situation better? Versus, who the fuck you talking to? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the difference. So I want people who've been adopted, people who've been in foster homes, and people who've not had love at home with their biological parents or whatever it may be. We cannot pop off in a way of who the fuck you talking to. It has to be, how can we fix this situation and stay calm and stay peaceful? That's what they mean by don't let people knock you off your square. Okay? We are in the devil's playground out here. A lot of people, it's a lot of shit that bothers me. And I be wanting to be mean, but I'm not.
I mean, but also reacting like that, like who the fuck you think you talking to? It's exposing your next move.
It is.
It is. It's exposing your next move.
It's like a leader move, but no, not a leader move. It's more like it's an understandable move, but it's not the right move.
When you deal with people like that, where you feel like you have to say that to them, you have to look at it as chess.
I get it. That's what I said. It's a move.
You come at them calmly so they don't know what to expect next.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, most down to earth people understand why you're responding like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We get it. However, in a place of business, you can't do that when you're trying to get your back. On the street, you can do it all day.
Mm-hmm.
At a bar, you can do it. Who the fuck you talking to? Let's get it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Food fight, goddammit. Bar fight, goddammit. You feel me? But in a place of business, when you're earning your cash, you have to switch up how you respond to a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's what I've always struggled with, and I think I got it. I think I got it. And it takes practice. It takes practice. And I've been practicing these. I've been practicing for about 2 months now, I can say. I've been practicing longer, but these past 2 months, after being in real estate and understanding people are going to talk to you, but I want to stay in the field and make some money. You know what I mean? Now I have no choice but to approach it different. Not just go get another job or do something else. You know what I mean? It's, I want to stay here, so now I have to switch up how I respond to bitches. And I'm not going to say that to them. I'm going to, well, how can we resolve this and stay peaceful? You know what I mean? I understand you're not happy, or, you know what I mean? So, to the people who ain't got love at home, basically at the end of the day, it's time to switch up how we think. That's what I think. So, if you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Public Announcement TV. I hate working for people. I want to work for myself. I've always tried to, work for myself, but I've always struggled because simply how I was brought in this world and where I'm at. Learning on my own, learning from strangers, picking up, truths and methods along the way. You know what I mean? So, subscribe to the channel and looking for my news on Facebook. I ain't putting nothing out because I'm trying to get to the bag. You know what I mean? Facebook don't pay my bills like that. You know what I mean? But I always like to put out good news because I am a journalist too. So till next, you got anything further to say?
No.
Okay. Like I said, one last time, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Public Announcement TV on most social medias. And one last thing, and final thing, tell us what you think about Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, Dad, you know what I'm saying, as the bad example, you know what I'm saying, and the 9 other goons or 6 goons that was, in the gang unit that was training day, you feel me, that wanted to take out Gucci Man and stripped him of all his shit. They took that man wedding ring. Them niggas they ain't got no goddamn respect. They ain't got no honor. No honor. No honor.
Shiesty. What do you expect?
They took that man wedding ring.
What do you expect? Your name is Shiesty. What do you expect?
They took that.
His name ain't Pooh Trustworthy.
I know. It ain't. I wonder if they took that big old 1017 his check, on his neck. That was a big come up right there. Like, ooh, shit. It says, I'm sorry, y'all. Still let me. You know what I mean? I mean, they might have took that big 1017. You might see it on. I want to see if I see it on social media or in jail. Like that's a big bounty right there. Like, ooh, you took that big Cuban boy, 1017. You feel me? So, Shani believes that Gucci is still a gangster. I think he's been trying to hide. I mean, not hide, but get out of the limelight. I think he's been worried about being married. Doing business.
You can try to get out, but that don't mean you out. You in there. Once you done certain things, you're gonna always be affiliated with that.
Yeah.
You can't just do all this bullshit and then one day, oh, I don't want to be tied to this no more, and then you are free and clear.
So you're saying
no.
Once a person join a gang, you never gonna be out the gang.
Once you didn't exactly because you didn't did shit to get into it that you can't undo.
Yeah. And you know what? You're right. You're right. Once you join a gang, that is a gang rule. You can never get out.
Exactly. That's for life.
You did business with a nigga named Shiesty. And I don't care. I'm looking at Memphis niggas like they Midwest niggas. Because that's how Midwest niggas move. That's what I think. You see this nigga in this video giving that Midwest look. That
that I can't wait to catch you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a Midwest thing right there. Like sizing you up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. He was green. That Gucci was green. So, there's too many cameras around. Gucci, you ain't gonna win that battle. You might as well just go and take it as an L. You know what I mean? Like I said, do you think Gucci Mane is a rat? According to Sunshine Shiny, he's gonna fuck around and be a big rat. He's already a rat. I wonder if he's gonna go to court. If he did all that motherfucking squilling, he might as well go to court.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. And I hate that it's Scorpio too. I hate it. Damn. I mean, I like Shiesty music.
That's just part of shit catching up with
I like Shiesty move.
From what I've seen, Scorpios come across that time where they shit catch up with them.
Yeah.
And
nah, that's more like a Virgo. It's just Scorpios do stupid shit when we get ready to do it. I like his music, but I wouldn't fuck with Shiesty. I wouldn't fuck with him. Like, nigga, you Shiesty, nigga. Well, I'm gonna fuck with a nigga that you Shiesty for. Hey, stop being gangster, nigga, if you ain't gangster, nigga. Stop doing it, nigga. Stop doing it. Stop messing with people. Stick a name. It's Shiesty. I've been seeing it. That's my boy, Pooh Shiesty. Oh, yeah. He's pretty cool, huh? He's pretty dope. It's my nigga Big 30. Okay? Shiesty at 30. Nigga, they didn't tell motherfucking say robbery, nigga. Right there. He's Shiesty. He's 30. Them is all pieces of murder equipment that you need. Nigga. You need to be Shiesty and you need to pack 30. Damn! Gucci was, sorry, Gucci, you was green, buddy. You was green. And like I said, I'm sorry about that 1017. I hope you had that one on. That was a thick boy. That was thick. Shiesty had it all. He probably been had his eyes on that. Like, ooh, my God. I can't wait to put my hands on that one. But it looks so bad when you just get out of jail after doing so many years and you get back and then daddy take you over there. Your dad. Your father. So that's a whole nother. I ain't gonna. But we all know what it is. So anyway, drop your comment below, comment and subscribe and like the video. Until next time, peace.